Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys kind of an interesting product, a different product. You guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, a lot of the products I share are a lot of smart home tech, electronics, a ton of watches. You guys know I love watches, cars, whatever I get my hands on, I want to share with you guys, because that's how we learn about new cool stuff. And I learn a lot from YouTube as far as how-tos and do-it-yourself kind of stuff. And so there's lots of really cool products out there. And fortunately, and I'm so fortunate that I get to work with so many different hundreds and hundreds of companies, market their brands and build what I call brand awareness. Large mainstream companies don't really need brand awareness. When you have your big box stores, you're going to find in like your large, you name it, large big box electronic stores, all those brands, although I have worked with some of those brands, which is awesome as well, a lot of those brands, if somebody's going to buy a set of headphones and go into one of those big box stores, they're going to buy what's already there. Some of these other brands out there that don't really get the recognition, there's not a salesman to talk to, although a lot of times, let's face it, with the internet, we can find so much information just online, and a lot of times consumers are more well armed than the salesman. So I know when I was in car audio sales back in the day, and there was the beginning of the internet, believe it or not, people would come in armed with facts, and everybody's an expert. So I love being able to have companies contact me and contact them and share cool stuff. Things that I necessarily, I'm not a rich guy, so there's certain things I wouldn't rationalize spending the money on or even the chance on. So the product I want to share with you guys today is, now I'm pretty clean cut dude. I grow a beard every once in a while. I tend to like a little bit of stubble. I'm always high and tight with the hair. I'm not really a fan of body hair. It pinches my wrist when I wear the watches, and I just prefer to be nice and smooth and clean, right? Nothing wrong with you if you like body hair and that kind of stuff. Different cultures, different people. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just giving you guys my personal preference. So I have a little bit of like lower neck hair and a little bit of back hair. Not a lot, but enough where I do get back there and use the back blade, or the inexpensive back blade from China, to get back there and trim it. It's a great tool if you guys are looking, if you're a guy and you're a bodybuilder, or you're just a guy who likes to, be high and tight, clean cut, and remove that body hair, then there's lots of cool products out there, and the back blades are fantastic. And if you haven't seen my videos on those, I do a review about the name brand ones and the inexpensive ones and the pros and cons with both those. So just go to my channel, just search that into my playlists, and you'll find it. So this is another product. And this is a company called Wetty. And so they were nice to send me their Wetty Pro. And this is a laser at-home hair removal system. So naturally you get the box, of course. I'm going to show you the device in a second. You do get a little razor, like a little razor for trimming around the edges. I think it's kind of, in my opinion, kind of cheapens the product to include a razor, because it's like throwing in something that everybody has a razor. But okay, fine, whatever. You do get some glasses. These are very stylish. These are very Tom Cruise-ish. I mean, it doesn't get any cooler than these. But there is a purpose for these, which I'll tell you about in a second. They do fold up, which is, believe it or not, I probably won't use them for this device, but not bad to throw in the gym bag or throw in your car to have an extra set of glasses. But the purpose behind these is to protect your eyes when you're using one of the attachments for skin rejuvenation. We're going to talk about that in a second. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to stuff. I'm not by any means a dermatologist or a cosmetologist or any ologist. I'm just an average dude sharing these products with you guys and telling you guys whether I like them, whether I don't, anything I've noticed about them that may be something that could be improved upon. So far, first off, I've been using this now for several weeks, and I want to first kind of address a few things. This is designed for specific skin tones and types of hair. So if your skin tone is white, ivory, beige, light brown, you can use this. If your skin is medium brown, dark brown, or if you are black, you don't want to use this on your body. Probably something to do with how your skin tone absorbs the light coming off this thing. So keep that in mind. Definitely always contact the manufacturer or their listing, which link is in the description as always for more information. But this is called Permanent Hair Reduction easy for touch-ups. Now, true laser hair removal takes many treatments, and you're going to somebody specialized in doing that, and there is a little bit of irritation when you get that. The hair follicle, I believe, actually starts to die. Now again, I'm just speaking my own way. Don't come running after me, telling me I'm wrong. I'm just telling you guys what I know about it. I didn't bother to take the time to do any real research, so I'm not here to educate you. I'm just here to tell you guys about this product, what it's intended for, and whether I've had any luck with it. So you get the razor, you get the device, the power supply, 2 heads, I'll show you those in a second, and of course the awesome sunglasses. So let's get rid of this. So here is the device. You get power supply. This is removable. Your device looks like a big giant razor basically. The lens on the front, a power button. This goes, let me plug this in here so you see what it looks like. When you plug it in, it will turn on. You press the button, turn it on, press and hold the button. You'll see the status light, and as you press that button, you will cycle, let me turn it on, there we go. You will cycle through the different power settings up to the maximum, which is what we call 5 bars. So you have 1 through 5, you hit it again, it will actually go down to the level 1 setting. This is the intensity of the flash that you will see in a second, which is supposed to remove the hair. So there's a cooling fan, which is going to keep this thing cool. And this thing, if you do get this, be very careful with this. This can hurt your eyes. So it's only designed to go off when you touch the skin. Just to demonstrate, I'm going to use it on my arm real quick. Once it's on, and I'm just going to put it up on the maximum setting. It doesn't really make a difference. I haven't found any difference with the maximum or minimum setting as far as any kind of skin irritation. I haven't had any irritation whatsoever using this product. So let me just go ahead and show you what happens when you touch the skin. You'll hear kind of a pop. It almost sounds like a flash. It almost looks like a flash you'd get out of a camera. Let's go demonstrate that again. Hopefully you guys can see it. That got me in the eye. So make sure, not in the eye, but just make sure you press nice and don't be staring. What I normally do is I'm not making a video. I'll get it where I want it, and I will actually look away, press it tight to the skin, and it'll go off. Do be careful with this. This is not a toy, okay? So what this is supposed to do is do what you can get, what you're going to pay for at a laser hair removal place. What you'll do is work in a grid. So if I was going to do my arm, I'll press it. It'll go off, and I'll kind of work my way down. I'll hold it, wait till it goes off, I'll go down, and if you press hard enough, you'll see a little mark on your arm, a little indentation where you had this. It's not a burn or anything like that. It's just if you press your finger against your skin, you can see, oh, my finger was pressed there. It's the same kind of concept. So you just kind of work in a grid pattern until you cover the entire area. One thing I noticed when you use this, you're going to get kind of a burned hair smell, so it's a little bit unpleasant. It's not horrible, it's not like burning hair, but you will smell kind of a burning hair smell. I haven't noticed any hair actually burning when I use this, but they do recommend that you shave the area beforehand to help eliminate any kind of hair getting onto the lens and melting or burning on the lens. You don't want to damage this in any way. I've used it both ways. I haven't noticed any kind of messy cleanup or anything like that. And that's really about it. So let me just unplug it here for a second. And so I just want to tell you guys, let me show you guys again what it looks like, the size and stuff. Not really anything too crazy. It's not like a watch we're going to stare at for 15 minutes. 2 heads on this. These pop off like so. You can see. So it looks like without that, there's kind of a contact in there. Really easy to put the other one on. And so you have 2 different heads on here. So one, this is the one designed for hair removal. The other head they give you is very similar. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Hopefully it's still in the box here. Yeah. So this one here, very similar how it looks, but it's more mirror-like. You don't actually see I guess what you call the element in there. It's a lower power, I guess, laser, if that's the right word for it. Now, I haven't read all the information on this and gone through it and really researched the product too much. What I wanted to do was, this is supposed to be a very user-friendly, safe, simple option or solution to remove hair. Everybody's got different results with this, and I'll tell you just right off their website. Right now it's normally $220 USD. It's on sale right now for $149. It does get a 5-star rating on their website. Again, I always like to see a third-party site. I wish they had this on Amazon. I haven't been able to find it on Amazon. But 302 ratings, 4.6 rating. It looks like, let me just click this because this looks like it's new here. Let me just see here. It says buy with Amazon Pay. No, that's with Amazon Pay. So that's not actually, you can't actually buy it through Amazon, to the best of my knowledge here. If I'm wrong, I'll put the link in the description like I always do. So $149.99 on sale. Let me just give you guys a little bit more information. It says here, and their website's acting really strange right now. I can't seem to scroll. It's automatically scrolling me down for some reason. Let me try going back to it. Very odd. Oh, no, that's my fault. I had the box and the keyboard. Way to go. All right, so way to blame poor Wetty. Okay, so their website, and I want you guys to click, rather than me tell you guys all kinds of information about it, what I want you guys to do is to click the link in the description and read about it if you're in the market or you're interested in this. There's all kinds of different reasons on why you should have this, different things on why it's easy to use, and it goes on and on and on. Let's talk about, and of course the issues you have with shaving or using Nair or all that other stuff, and let's talk about what they claim. Okay, now they say, first off, is it safe? And they said they had a third-party examination with the Wetty Pro, and it is suitable for continued use. The handset works by emitting light with wavelengths in the safe range above 500 nm, I believe it's nanometers, and automatically blocks any dangerous ultraviolet rays below that level. They say, why is it so expensive? Well, it's not really expensive in my opinion. If you look at what laser hair removal costs, they're like $200 to $300 per session, so that's listed there as well. It removes the hair by using a patented RALG2 technology, emitting light waves through the skin to the hair follicles. This intense light is absorbed by the pigment in the hair, melanin, which inhibits growth and eventually destroys the hair at the root. It says, is the treatment painful? No, I can tell you it's not painful. I haven't noticed any discomfort whatsoever. There are two heads, the hair removal and then the skin rejuvenation head. It's a bonus you can use to rejuvenate your skin. I have not used that yet. I am going to do a test spot today kind of on my neck and see if I have any kind of irritation that comes from that. And so to use it for skin rejuvenation, it says here, you'll use the head to improve skin tone and repair age spots, acne, and light wrinkles. The SR head emits light that stimulates the production of collagen and elastin to make your skin clearer and brighter. Use the SR head in the same way you use the hair removal head. You can use the skin rejuvenation treatment once per week for up to 10 weeks after the initial treatment period. Follow up with maintenance treatment every 2 weeks as needed. If you wish to remove hair and rejuvenate skin in the same area, do the hair removal treatment first before starting the skin rejuvenation. And again, if you order this, I encourage you guys to read all the information in the box. So let's get to, without going any further as far as, what they say is going to happen, pain-free, this, that. Let's talk about my results. Now, I have not used this on a super consistent basis. I've been using this roughly about once a week. I'd probably say for about 3 or 4 weeks in a row. So far, I personally, I've done my arms and I've done my chest, and I'm not going to crack that out because we're not in beach body mode yet. But I am very hairy when it comes to my chest and stomach. I've been shaving for years. I've always had hairy legs. I have noticed that my body hair has gotten thinner as I've gotten older, fortunately. Unfortunately, not on top, right? We want it there. We don't want it everywhere else, again, depending on the person. So I generally just use a clipper to take the body hair off my body prior to using this. Now, I have been using this, again, in conjunction with the clipper to bring the hair down, shave my chest and stomach and arms, and start using this. And I've worked the grid pattern. The only spot I really noticed that there was a noticeable difference was right underneath my pec here, where I used it only a couple times, and I noticed that the hair had grown back quite a bit thinner, a lot less of it too. Unfortunately, everywhere else I've used this on my chest and my arms, I haven't noticed any difference whatsoever in the amount of hair growing. I haven't noticed my arms becoming thinner in any way. And what I like to do, if anything, is just to get the hair off my wrist area. Because when I wear a watch or jewelry, it's always pinching. And I pretty much shave every 1 really daily or every 2 days my wrists and arms to keep them nice and short and to keep them smooth. So this I thought was going to be a great product, but unfortunately I haven't noticed that this thing's actually stopping the hair growth or really causing any difference at all. Now I hate saying that because I'm really hopeful that in time this will. So I wanted to do an initial video after I've had this. I've had it for now for maybe about 2 months. I've been using it off and on. I'm going to start to get more consistent with using it just once a week consistently and keep going with it and see maybe in 6 months if there is a noticeable difference. So far, right now for $150, I really can't rationalize if I was going to make the purchase on this, and I want to thank them for their generosity in sending me this. Right where we're at right now, I can't really, again, notice any real substantial difference in using this product. So I'm hoping, again, after 6 months, I'll come back. I will re-review this product after 6 months again, maybe even 3 months at the end of summer, we'll see, and see if I really have any noticeable difference. I really wanted this to really take care of kind of the hair, very light hair I get, or not really light, but very kind of scattered hair around the bottom of my top of my neck here, kind of beneath my hairline. So my hairdresser, she always gives me a nice shave. I always get back there and shave that when I'm in the shower, but I was hoping to get rid of that altogether. It still grows back, and I've used it on that multiple times. I'd probably say in that area 4 to 5 times, and I still have hair growing there. So again, I wish I could tell you guys this is really 100% foolproof device. It's going to stop hair growth and really minimize it. Maybe they've had 300 results, but for me personally, I haven't really noticed anything substantial yet where I would rationalize spending the money. So that's really all I can really say about it right now. I encourage you guys to click the link, try it for yourself if you want. Let them know that I sent you, but let me know your results. If you have this and have used it and you're a guy, let me know what kind of results you've gotten. But so far, I really haven't gotten, again, any results. So I will come back. Let's go 3 months from today, end of summer, maybe August, September, and see if anything has changed. So that's about it, guys. Check it out. I always love to share these products with you guys. I wish I could have said that this is a foolproof, guaranteed hair removal product, but right now we're just not there. Hopefully we get there. So again, Wetty, thank you for your generosity in sending me the product. I will continue to use it. Hopefully you have a couple pointers for me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Please let me know, and I will come back to this at a later date. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. As always, have a wonderful day. Take care.